So, this video that you're about to watch is a video um, that talks about one of the oldest, in fact, the oldest public housing facility in the city of Tampa. But before we get to the video, let's backstep just a little bit, just to give you some content as to what we are about to talk about. So, my name is Michael Randolph, and my background includes over 35 years of experience in working with community development corporations in poor communities from Tampa to Baltimore. The positions I held were senior positions as well as high paid positions. Let's fast forward. In 2008 to 2013, I went through a transformation. Keep in mind, in 2007 is when I lost my last uh, job with a community development corporation because that funding went out. From 2008 to 2013, I was evicted from my apartment. I moved into a mobile like housing unit where it was a lot of people with mental health issues and substance abuse. In about 2014, when I was living in that mobile unit, and by the time I moved out of that mobile unit in 2014, I there was no electricity. So can you imagine that? And the hard stories I could tell you about living there. But it was part of my journey. In 2014, I moved into public housing. The very public housing that we're going to be talking about in this video. So, I was diagnosed with cancer and a type of lung cancer in which only 15 or 20% of people survive. It was lung cancer. As a result of that, one third of my lung was removed. Added to this, I have COPD, in which my breathing is reduced down to 15%. So let's go to the video. And again, this video is about the upcoming relocation of residents in the Robles Park community in Tampa, Florida.
Crews are about to demolish Tampa's oldest public housing development. It's Robles Park. The demolition will make way for mixed income housing. Spectrum Bay News 9's Fadia Patterson talked to some residents who spent more than 2 decades living at Robles Park and are now saying goodbye for good.
One by one, Robles Park resident Michael Randolph has seen his neighbors moving out since it was announced that the oldest public housing development in Tampa would be knocked down.
It's quiet, I tell you, man. It's like a ghost town.
Michael first moved into Robles Park in 2014 after experiencing unemployment and evictions. His memories include beating lung cancer while living here, but not all of his memories are positive.
There's a bullet here?
He says this hole from a stray bullet reminds him of some difficult times here as well.
It was also one of the most violent neighborhoods in the city of Tampa.
The 68-year-old is one of many being relocated by the Tampa Housing Authority.
I'm coming from a unit that was built in the 1900s. No air conditioning, no central heating.
He says he's ready for an upgrade at Encore Apartments near downtown Tampa.
It has so many different amenities that you can really appreciate.
His neighbor, 70-year-old Lorraine Wright, is looking forward to moving into her first home.
I like this. It's nice.
Residents were given vouchers to secure housing within city limits and the county. Lorraine says finding a safe and friendly community to live in is priority.
I want to be able to get along with my neighbors and vice versa.
Back at Robles Park, Michael has been packing his apartment, which is also where he launched his own business called the Center for Nonprofit and Community Development Incorporated.
So when I started the Center for Nonprofit and Community Development, it was started in 2011. And it was started to provide technical assistance and effective skills to startup and existing nonprofits and to increase their capacity. Again, in 2011 and 2012 to 13, it was going nowhere. It was only in 2014 when I moved to public housing, the Robles Park, where I'm at now, and about to move in, that we accelerated. So to date, since being here in Robles Park and using technology like the internet, the organization has been able to provide technical assistance to over 2,500 nonprofits, government agencies, faith-based groups, businesses, and individuals. Over 330 new nonprofits benefited from us providing them with the skill set necessary to start their nonprofit. That is by providing them with the paperwork to start their nonprofit so they can submit it. But again, I go back to my earlier technical assistance to nonprofits in over 20 states in the United States. Most of the training was by way of virtual training. It is with this how do I put it? It is with this next chapter in my life that I'm so looking forward to. From high paid jobs to the projects, and now back to high paying jobs at age 68. If anybody tell you at what point you can change your life and move forward, never put a number on it. At 68, I'm probably moving better and have more knowledge than I did when I was 40 and 45. I always tell folks, I always feel young at heart. Okay, let's go back to the Bay News 9 interview. I taught class here. I taught residents in Robles Park how to start a business. Let me tell you why I did that, because that's this stereotype that if you live in public housing for some reason, you're different than the general population. That's not true.
He says the Robles Park redevelopment.
I enjoy working with residents in Robles Park, as I do with residents throughout poor communities throughout the United States. And letting them know their value, and that value includes starting their own business. Everybody has a skill set that can become marketable, and I don't care where you at. It's all about taking that skill, marketing that skill, and starting your own business. And in Robles Park, what we did was to show residents that it's not where you at, it's where you're going at.
And forced many people out of their comfort zone to seek other housing options.
I'm really ready to get on out of here and move on up.
He's hoping his new lease unlocks the key to a better quality of life. In Tampa, Fadia Patterson, Spectrum News.
The Tampa Housing Authority says there are 28 families from Robles Park that are still there.
I hope this video has inspired you. I hope it has inspired you if you're a senior and you think that your life stops because you're a senior, not understanding that you can reinvent yourself. I've reinvented myself. At this age, at 68, I feel like I'm on top of the world when it comes to my career and where I'm going to. Don't never let them tell you that age is any hindrance to being successful. So I hope this has helped you. If you live in public housing, I hope it helped you to understand it's not where you at, it's where you're going at. I'm so looking forward to my next generation. That is my next journey in life. The unit that I'm moving in, that we talked about earlier, and the encore includes a laundromat room, swimming pool, a business center, a movie theater, a meeting room so I can have my meetings with my clients, a fitness center, state of the art, a pool room, and a clubhouse and a laundromat. This to name a few of the amenities. From Robles Park on my way back up again. As they say in the Jeffersons, I'm on my way back up again. Moving on up.